Hi, my name is Johnette Whittington from Team 1, Presentation 1, and I am the researcher for my team. The author of Against the Sophists is Isocrates. Isocrates was born 436 BC and he died 338 BC. He is an ancient Athenian orator, rhetorician, and teacher. He is very important in history because of how much he contributed to rhetoric and education through all his teachings. His sophist teachers also had a great influence on him. A couple of his teachers were Prodicus and Gorgias. He believed that the proper education should equip a proper conduct in public as well as in private life. What he meant by this was that education should be used in the actual world as well, or there is no value to it. Discourse and language go hand in hand, and the manipulation of these two can impact how people respond negatively or positively. It is an art in using speech. As Isocrates gets older and wiser, he believed that education was to produce civic efficiency and political leadership. He then went on to start the foundations of the traditional Greek education. In the history of the book, he explains how most sophist teachers were, saying that they lacked virtue and justice. What they were teaching was not going by what is true, but by what would sound good, no matter how false it was. Public speaking is only good if the subject fits the occasion. Isocrates goes on to say that students should carry these three elements of aptitude: discourse and practice. He saw these three elements of how to be a good orator and a good citizen. For sophist culture, sophists believe in skepticism. Even if there was no doubt of the truth, sophists will still think that there is a lie. They believe that the truth can have many contexts, meaning that the truth could, meaning that someone could believe of their truth, but to somebody else, it may not be true to them. Why were sophists considered to be so dangerous? The term sophist comes from the Greek words for wisdom and wise. Sophists can also be considered as clever in a sense or as skilled because of how they can be masters of manipulation of language and discourse. Against the Sophist ends with Isocrates' claim that he cannot teach ethics and create an ideal person, and the study of discourse has potential to develop within students. What today can be considered to have some sophist ideologies or the way of how sophists think? And these are my credits. And that is the end of my presentation.